So my name is Ian, and I've been in the wireless business for many, many years. I first started the business down here in 1990, April 1, 1990, and was just doing pagers and voicemail. So it was before cellular phones. And I actually got my first cell phone, which is actually this one right here. Do you guys remember this one? How excited? So I had the pager, and then I had this, and I thought I was really cool. But this cost me $45 a month and 45 cents a minute, so that was pretty expensive. My pager cost me $10.50 a month, I think. And then Nextel was like one of the first companies to come about, and they introduced this phone, which I actually sold the first month that I was selling Nextel. I sold 25 of these to the Budweiser distributor out here, and they bought them for $725 each. So communication has been a part of everybody's life, and we just kind of go through different evolutions. And now we're on computers, on high-speed internet, and really what a Blackberry is just taking us one step farther to being connected to our computers, connected to the internet, the browsers, all that stuff, right from our cellular phone. But I'm going to go through, this is actually what I'm going to be going through. This is really a 2-hour thing, but I know we only have about 50 minutes to an hour to get through this. But what I'm going to do is touch on the things that I think are the most important to learn as a beginner. And at the end, what I'll do is I'll kind of tell you some more advanced features, and if you're interested, you can come to the next one, which is in December, which will get into more advanced things. So on here, pretty much what I'm going to go through is what was in the box, device layout, home screen, device setup, wireless calling, address book, email, calendar, and internet browser. I probably won't go into the other things at the bottom. Those are kind of some more advanced things as well as some other things. But out of those, what are the things that you'd want to know more about? Because I could spend a little more time on something versus another. How about you?
I'd like to learn a little bit more about downloading onto here my Outlook.
Okay. So you want to know how to synchronize your Outlook and be connected, okay?
Correct.
And how about the two of you?
Well, I was connected, and he's still connected. I changed my password, and ever since then, I'm having trouble.
So you changed your password to your email?
Yes.
Okay, and now you don't get your...
And I'm sure it's something minor. I just have to pay attention on how I do it. But,
Okay.
I just changed it like yesterday, so it won't give me any internet, or it won't give me my emails or anything like that. Not that I have 434 like you, but...
A lot of those are people wanting me to resell their accessories. It's like I get one day from them. And how about you? What your main? You just want to see what it's about and what it can do?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd like to know just about the address book, email, and calendar. That's really
Okay.
I'm interested in that.
All right. And
Just learning about the basics right now.
okay. And more?
Same as her, plus the internet browser.
Okay, the browser. So I'll show you a little bit about the browser.
And do all of these have a phone in them?
Yes.
I'm not a phone, camera.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they all have a camera. And John?
I was just kind of curious. I don't think this is the class for it. It was about the mass, the mass media when you,
Oh, the little memory card that's in there?
well, when I wanted to put in some files,
Okay.
load some files in, which you always told me don't click that button. Now I'm ready.
Now you're ready for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when you take pictures, it stores it on that memory. It gives you a choice of the memory card, and we'll touch a little bit about that as we go through. All right. Okay. So, what's in the box? I mean, the kits come pretty complete. When you buy a phone, you get the phone, you get a charger, you get a USB cable, which is what I'm connected here. They give you a holster. They give you the software. So they give you everything that you need to go except a car charger. I mean, for the amount of money that they have, I mean, you'd think they just throw one of those $4 or $5 accessories, which is probably their cost on it, in the box. But it's not really that expensive of an accessory. But you're pretty much ready to go with everything you need right out of the box. Charging You can charge it from your computer. So when you're connecting it to synchronize your data, you can charge it off the computer, or you can charge it off the wall or out of the car. So there's really, a lot of people say, do I need an extended battery? Not really. You can get by with just the standard battery with normal talk time and charge it up every night. And, you can see how many emails and calls I get, and my battery lasts me perfect every day. The device layout, you have,
Yeah, I
yes,
have a question.
Yeah.
The previous screen, when I charge this thing, I have 4 bars. And I shut off the phone after I have 4 bars, and I don't use it for 3-4 days. I turn it back on and I have 2 bars. Is that normal?
well, I mean, you should have a full bar if you turn it off, but it depends on whether you really turned it off or it was just in standby mode.
No standby mode. I turned it off. And I went back to Verizon and I told them, and they said they tested my battery. They told me everything was correct.
So when you turn it off, let me get to this.
I turn it off with the turn off symbol,
Okay.
and
So
right
you're
here.
The last
using
sim- the
so you're
last
using
symbol.
that one right
See, I'm
there.
showing it to you.
Yeah, that's it.
That one there.
For him, it's the last symbol, but
It's the last symbol here.
it's not.
If you turn that off, it shouldn't be losing any battery power. I mean, these phones
No.
get shipped, and
See, I picked this phone for 2 reasons over the iPhone. Number one, my fingers are big. On the iPhone, you have a smooth surface where you have a touch interaction. If I want to push one symbol, the other one comes on. So that right away, you need a person who has very precise fingers. Number two, the iPhone has AT&T. AT&T has lousy coverage. If you go to Rancho Mirage, for example, I can take you to places where AT&T doesn't even connect, okay? I used to work there, and the guy has a phone ringing, and mine wouldn't even go on, and they had something else than AT&T. So the iPhone, theoretically, is superior, but for practical purposes, the Blackberry is better, for me anyway.
well, the battery I would take it back and have them check it out, because you shouldn't be losing power like that.
Okay.
There are issues when you do use your phone a lot and you do let the battery drain all the way down, and you've probably experienced this, is that if you let it get so low that the outline turns red and you stick it on the car charger, you will never get it out of that initial state. And you actually need to power it off, plug it in, let it charge overnight, and let it start fresh the next day, because it just can't get out of that initial state.